Welcome to the Ange Tv Show. If you click this video, it's probably because there's breaking news, or you're tuning in for my daily briefing. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There's 3 ways you can support the Ange Tv Show. Visit our merch store at the Ange Tv Show on Teespring and purchase merch now. Or you could send a super chat. And finally, you could become a member of this glorious channel by hitting the join button at the bottom of the video. Alright guys, enjoy the show. What is up guys? We are live. Welcome to the Ange TV Show guys. Today, I have a very special guest. Guys, I have been waiting for this moment quite a long time, probably at least a month. I connected with this person on TikTok. Okay, so shout out to TikTok. Guys, we have someone very special, someone very spiritual, okay? So I'm going to let on our guest, Miss Stephanie Pimentel. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Steph? Did I see your last name properly? Pimentel?
Or Pimentel, but as you wish.
Pimentel. So guys, Stephanie is a Reiki practitioner, right, Steph?
Yes, a Reiki practitioner.
Exactly. I said it properly. Reiki practitioner. Okay. So guys, in other words, she's in the realm of spirituality, energy, meditation. Guys, this is a really good opportunity to learn something, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start the interview. And then later on, guys, we have a special activity for you guys. Stephanie is going to be using her expertise to do tarot card readings, a first on the Ange TV Show. She's holding it in her hand right now. And let me tell you guys, I've done it before backstage, and it's pretty spooky, but it's really cool. And you're going to be amazed. You're just going to be amazed how she could channel things. Okay, guys? So that's going to happen after. So if you do have questions and you want to get a reading, you have to stay put. We're going to do the interview. It's going to be about 25 to 30 minutes. So stay exactly where you are. And then later, watch the magic, okay, happen in front of your eyes. All right, guys? Okay. So Steph, for the viewers that don't know you, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, well, before I introduce myself, I'm just going to tell one of your viewers, Raul, I can't read your mind, if you allow me to. Okay, so basically, I'm Stephanie Pimentel. I am very spiritual, but it might not seem like it. I actually have a long career in early childhood education. Okay. I started off as an educator for children of 0 to 5. I ended up being a director and assistant director of a very big daycare. After that, I decided that I was going to work for the government to inspect home daycares and make sure that the quality of our childcare is up to par with the laws and the regulations. In that time, I also learned a lot how to meditate, and I got myself a spiritual coach and decided to get Reiki healing on myself. And by then, I actually learned by my spiritual coach how to heal myself. And now I'm almost on the way to healing other people. And I say almost because I haven't necessarily done it publicly or collectively.
Okay. So how did your passion start for Reiki healing, for spirituality? Like, I mean, it doesn't just come like that, right? There's got to be a moment in your life, okay, where you seek this, right? You reach out to this, right? You look for that ray of hope.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's what it is, like the ray of hope. As a child, I had lived a lot of drama and trauma, and it just kept on adding up and adding up and adding up. And I was someone who was diagnosed with anxiety, with depression, with PTSD. Just it kept on adding on, and I was not really comfortable with myself and my body. Things were never going right. And after 7 years of therapy, which a lot of it was cognitive behavioral therapy, I did one-on-one, I did group therapy. I mean, I had tried it all and nothing was working. So when I got the spiritual coach, after only 1 year, everybody kept on telling me how it was different. not necessarily good for them because I was setting boundaries, and now I was not the old person that I was, but I learned that was a bit of a spiritual awakening.
Okay. So like I said, guys, I've been very open about my anxiety, and I did have depression in the past, and I did have cognitive behavioral therapy, guys. It's basically the therapy that society tells you to do in order to get better. But I can just tell you something, guys. It's a cash grab. I'm just going to throw it out there. I spoke with Stephanie backstage about this, and, at the end of the day, guys, you're sitting down with the guy, and the guy's telling you, do this, think like that. But it's hard to just, when you have anxiety, it's hard to turn off the switch, the on and off switch. You know what I mean? So all that to say, guys, there's other resources to find positivity, okay? And this is what today Mrs. Stephanie, okay, she's telling us there's the spiritual aspect, the energy. Meditation is such a natural way to heal yourself, guys. Take the power and seize it, okay? Shane Welsh is in the building, and also Slim Jim Longfoot. How are you guys? How you doing? Shane actually talks Italian, by the way, Stephanie. Maybe he's going to drop... Maybe he'll drop a question in Italian. Now, for those of you coming in, I just want to remind you quickly, Stephanie will be doing tarot card readings after this interview. That's going to be very interesting. So, Steph, what is your education background?
Basically, like I said, I started in early childhood, so I studied a lot of psychology. I was always really interested in anything that had to do with learning and education. For sure, when I was a teenager, I had practiced or dipped myself in what we called witchcraft, though the connotation seems bad, but I think we'll be able to talk about that a little bit later on. Yeah. So I dabbled into a little bit of everything. I was really curious about all the religions. And after a while, I decided to get just classes of, I did healing on myself, and I decided to get classes. So right now I am currently finishing one of my classes, which helps me give healing to the collective. So I'm really, really excited.
Okay. And you said, I actually read on one of your TikToks that you're an empath, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not how do you say it? Because empaths feel everything, but I mean, I'm not a cured empath, but one that is not toxic.
Okay, because why? There's a toxic empath.
Well, not that it's toxic. I'm gonna use my words properly. There's empaths who don't have boundaries, and there's empaths who have boundaries. Empaths are people who have the ability to like feel the energy around them, and it's not something that is like only a special person. I think what people misunderstand is that we can all do this. We all have access to this, and that's what the beauty of it is. Like medicine feels like a doctor tells you, and then you have to keep on going to him and listen. As someone who is more spiritual will give you the tools and say, okay, here is this, and I will help you along the way.
Yeah.
So it's not really the same thing.
I want to know more about your spiritual coach, Stephanie. This is really interesting, guys. Listen, have you guys ever heard of somebody that got a spiritual coach? Like, think about it. I mean, we get coaches for our finances, right? We get a financial advisor. We get fitness coaches. But to get a spiritual coach, what is a spiritual coach? What does a spiritual coach do, Stephanie? We would like to know.
Okay, well, to me, a spiritual coach, the way that I have lived it, and I have a great spiritual coach. Her name is Monique Moret. She owns a company. She's mostly on Facebook. She goes live. She has really affordable. And I'm saying this because the only reason why I was able to do it is because it was affordable, because some people charge an arm and a leg, and she does not. What it is, it's finding about who you are. It's about finding your higher self. It's about being able to find who you are. And who you are is not your feelings, and it's not your thoughts. It's your consciousness. So
we have a question here. Shane said, Stephanie,
do I talk Italian?
Italiano?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I don't talk Italian, but I love it. And sometimes I watch some Italian TV shows with my neighbor Maria, which I love, by the way.
So, guys, I just want to get something out there, get something straight, by the way. Stephanie is Portuguese, okay? She's not Italian. For those of you wondering, she actually is Portuguese, so you don't speak Italian, right?
I don't even speak Portuguese right now, because when my grandparents came over from Portugal, I actually did not go to daycare. They took care of me. and they wanted to learn how to speak French and English. So in the beginning, they used to talk to me in Portuguese, and I would have to reply in the language. My first language was French, and then I went to English school, and then they wanted me to reply to them in English. So in the end, I lost all my
lost the Portuguese.
Yeah, though I must say, like my grandmother is in my heart forever. My grandfather too. I mean, they raised me, and I think about them all the time.
Of course, that's good. You're keeping your traditions and everything. That's awesome. Listen, Steph, I want to know more about Reiki healing, okay? Because that's what we're all gathered here today for. We want to know, what is Reiki healing? How do you start it? Is it effective? What is it about?
So the principle of Reiki healing would be energy, okay? So everything is about energy. So how would I describe energy? Okay, so basically all energy is basically a pole, so like something like this. And then you're going to have an atom and a proton that are going to basically go around and around and around and chase each other. So that's energy. So our whole body is made, our whole DNA is made of energy. Scientifically proven, we're all made of energy. Also, another thing that is proven scientifically is that energy cannot be destroyed, which means if we are energy, when we cannot be destroyed, it means that our consciousness must go somewhere.
Wow.
Okay. So the healing of it is, part of it is when you have a feeling or an emotion that creates something within your DNA and changes the particles and molecules. If you don't let go of it, it stays stored inside your body and you carry it. And then along the way, you're going to get triggered because what you see about others is really a reflection of you.
Okay.
So
Joyful Podcast said thermodynamics. Does that ring a bell, Steph?
Well, a lot of it's scientific. So a lot of it is basically, I don't know the term thermodynamics, but it is probably something that has to do with it, honestly.
Joyful, you wanna explain that? You wanna elaborate on your phrase?
Yes, please.
I'm not sure what that is, thermodynamics. Resident Dark Clara. Hey, how are you, Resident Dark Clara? Is also in the building. Guys, I'm going to remind you, after the interview, we're doing tarot card reading. It's going to be great. I am going to ask Stephanie a question that everybody would like to know, probably. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so listen, Stephanie, when you're in the realm of magic, mysticism, healing, and stuff like that, obviously you're going to get criticism, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I figured.
Of course,
so
you're going to get
people are going to say it's BS. People are going to say it's fake. They're going to be like, no, she doesn't do it right. I don't think it's true, whatever. So have you gotten any criticism? You said, yeah. So tell me about it, the criticism you've been getting, the feedback. And also, how do you react to that?
Sorry, I was reading one of your things.
No problem.
Basically, criticism is like everything else. Like Reiki is like basically everything is energy. Nothing is good or bad. Like, so like, you know, like duality is like, not that it's not existent, but like energy is just energy. None of it is good or bad. What's good or bad of it is the experience that we put upon it. Okay. So I could either take criticism as two things. I could take it personal and say, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Or I can know myself and my higher self and say, well, you can criticize, but I know that that's just you being unhappy with yourself. That has nothing to do with me.
Okay. So Jofo wrote, energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Yes.
To me, that's like something, how can it not be created? If it wasn't created, how is it there? You know what I mean?
You're one of these like, yes, I get it. There's not everything that we can answer. And I think that bothers you. Like, I feel like you need to know everything and everything needs to be scientific, which spiritually, sometimes that's hard to give to people.
Wow, interesting. So Slim Jim Longfoot said, your grandparents are smiling at you, Steph.
Aw, thank you.
Okay. Tessia's Topics, mega shout out to her. She's in the building. It was all created during the Big Bang. Is that correct, Steph? What do you think?
You're asking me as if like I'm the scientist of all.
I'm putting the spotlight on you right now.
I don't know. I think that I don't know how it was, how consciousness or how it is. I just think that basically it's like in my mind, in Stephanie Pimentel's mind, consciousness is like a ball of light. You know what I mean? And basically, like you know, consciousness was made and was and this is very personal opinion, consciousness was made, okay, and was all by itself and said, what a boring existence. I'm going to create things, and the only thing that he could create, it was from himself. So basically dispersed himself in stars and galaxies and all that. And then it just propulsed itself to, human life and all that. Basically, we're all part of the source of God, of whatever it is out there. We all have a part of it inside of us. Therefore,
go ahead.
No, go.
You have a certain belief about God, okay? So this is gonna rock the live stream right now.
God's source.
Listen, guys, we'll start with a question for Stephanie so we can get on this conversation about God, because I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions about who God is. Maybe you're trying to look for it in a book, but I can tell you right now, you're not gonna find it. Or at least that's what I think, right, Steph?
Yeah, and you have like a Joe Full podcast said something really, really interesting. Okay. The universe created us to be able to see itself. We are all one of collective consciousness viewing itself subjectively. Exactly.
That's what she is preaching about.
That's what it is. Like, so why are you judging? You're judging yourself. Why are you hurting? You're hurting yourself. Is that what you want to do to yourself?
Yeah. Ange, I was watching a movie just now. What a question. Okay, cool. The dark. Hey, what's up? Jess Sorrell is in here from Australia. What's up, Jess Sorrell? So one of the big questions, I think, of humanity, and the next question I'm going to ask you, Stephanie, is what happens to you after you die? Life after death. Are we conscious? Are we not conscious? What's the story here? What happens after you die with your spirit, with your consciousness? Go ahead, Steph. Take the
Okay. So basically, we have a lot of different views about it, scientifically and all that. You know what I mean? But I think that spiritually, we've also gained a lot of knowledge from people who've been, life after death, people who've been on the other side that came back. So I think that we're taking a lot of our information from people like that, and basically, like, energy cannot be destroyed. So therefore, when you leave somewhere else. I also believe that there is different dimensions. To me, it's a scientific fact, but we live in different dimensions, and the world that we're living is a third dimension, basically. Wow. So, and when we dream is the fourth, and then it's the fifth, and it goes up to 9, where
there's 9 dimensions. You think in the world there's
okay, because dimensions also go with levels of consciousness, because we're all here to grow. Like, we came here. We chose to come here because when we leave our body, we become what we call like an angel or whatever, and we review our life, which is why we don't remember, because or else what would be the point of being on earth if we remembered? Like, that would be the whole purpose of the game.
And you told me something, okay? This is interesting, guys. Apparently, she said that when you go to sleep, okay, you're dreaming, your soul leaves your body. Yeah. And then when you're glitching in your dream, it's because your soul's going back into your body. Imagine that, guys. Think about that for a second. That's crazy, isn't that?
Well, like, I'm not like, take what you want and do your research. That's what I encourage people. Like, I'm not the source of what I say is what goes. What I would love to encourage people to do is just go look it up. Look it up for yourself. What do you feel? What do you think? Because it's gonna either resonate with you or not, and that's what really makes me interested. I want people to figure out what their spiritual path is for them.
So Joko said an interesting comment. He said, definitely not conscious after you die. I'd compare it to what it felt like before you were born, but your energy moves on. It may then travel the universe. Who knows? Wow, exactly. What do you think about that question, Steph?
Yeah, I think he's on the right path, he or she or whoever. I don't want to identify a gender nowadays. But yeah, that's totally it. Like, I love conversations like that where people just have an exchange of what they think, and they're like, oh yeah, that could be right, or it could be something like that. And honestly, I definitely resonate with that comment. I mean, it could be like that. He could be totally right.
So Slim Jim Longfoot said, this is a concept I've had for nearly 40 years. It's the basic of my comic book series, Jelly Bean Dream.
Well, we got to get Jelly Bean Dream out there because it sounds like awesome.
The idea of life after death is very profound, but honestly, I'm more interested in what happens after Ange live is off. That was funny. Okay, so...
We'll never tell.
Exactly. So, Steph, listen. you love to meditate. It's a mantra for you. What is the importance of meditating in life?
Meditating is basically detaching yourself of your thoughts and your feelings, because we're constantly being bombarded with just thoughts that don't, like, not that they don't belong to us, but they create anxiety, depression. And when we can't, be in the now, that's when it creates either depression or anxiety. When you're not living in the now, it's because you're thinking about the past. The past makes you depressed. If you keep on ruminating about something that has been happening before, you're depressed. If you are basically keep on ruminating about something from the future, you're anxious. But if you're living right now and that you understand that time does not exist, everything that you say right now or do right now is now. The only time you actually ever feel is in the present moment.
I believe
because
that.
The past is simply a memory, and the future, it has not happened yet.
We are a prisoner of the present. I'm telling you right now, guys, there's no future, there's no past. We're only stuck in the present. You can't redo what was done, and you can't see what hasn't been done yet. This is Ange Plato talking over here.
Wait a second. I have to counter that, because
really?
I feel, because we can go from the past and the future. That's called timelines. So basically we shift our consciousness to basically, I can shift my consciousness to the past by a memory.
Yeah.
And I can shift my consciousness to what I want it to be by going to a future self of me, because that exists if I think about it.
That's crazy, because we were just talking about time travel. By the way, mega shout out to Lefty Crafty. Thank you very much for the super chat. It is much appreciated. So we were talking about time travel on The Unknown, guys. It's every Monday, by the way. Check it out. If you haven't seen The Unknown, guys, check out the 3 episodes that are out. It's in a playlist called The Unknown. Go check it out. So, what were you saying about time travel, Stephanie? Say it again so I can understand it properly.
Okay, so basically, it's called timelines. We can shift our timelines. So if you think about something from the past, basically you're shifting a timeline. Like, all of these already existed, okay? They've already been lived, let's say. So basically, I can go in the past and I can go in the future. So if I go in the past, I can revisit myself, and that's how I do inner healing, like inner child healing. I go and parent myself. That's how I'm clearing off my trauma.
Okay. Jofo said something. He said, Steph, do you subscribe more to the idea of free will or determinism, or some hybrid?
I think some hybrid, but mostly, like, everyone has free will, but you chose this. Like, you have free will in the life that you live now, but most likely, if you keep on getting occasions of things that are repeating in your life, is because it's a lesson that you chose to learn. So if you don't learn that, you probably or might most likely come back and decide that you're going to have to learn that same lesson in another life. Not one of that.
Listen, actually, Stephanie, okay, I have a question for you. Do you believe in witchcraft?
Of course.
Okay, I asked you that because on TikTok, you said you have a hashtag called Witch Talk. So you consider yourself a witch, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't like what it comes with. I don't like the connotation.
Exactly, guys. Everybody thinks you're a witch. You're on a stag on a broom, flying God knows where. So
and doing these hoo-ha-ha things there. No.
Exactly. So everybody thinks that you're this ugly witch, which you're not ugly at all. But I'm just saying, everybody thinks you're this witch. You're mean. It's like with the wand and the cauldron, and I'm gonna put the kid in the. Anyways. So Wiccan. Okay, Jofo's talking about Wiccan. What is Wiccan?
Yeah, Wiccan is like paganism, Wiccanism. Yeah, I'm more into Wiccanism, paganism, all that stuff, because I believe that whatever we send is what we receive. So you'll never see me hexing someone. You'll never see me doing voodoo. I do not send anything with bad intentions, because I know that karma exists and it will come back to me, which is why I have learned, which was, oh my God, if you tell this to some of the people that knew me before, they would laugh. But I send love to those who hurt me. I send love and gratitude and say thank you for the experience that it's bringing into my life.
That's the complete opposite of how I was, like, let's say a couple years ago. Like, I've literally kept grudges for 10 years. And I'm open to say that, guys. And, I've ended grudges recently. So that I've had 10 years ago, I said, you know what, it's enough. Because when you keep negative energy and you promote it and you manifest negative energy, it will always come back to you. Yep. So me and Steph were talking about this backstage. By the way, what's up? Melanie Asaf is in the building. She has a podcast called Real Delight on Instagram, guys. Go check it out. Anyways, we were talking about that, how to stay positive. Like there's times where you have to be sad, right? Grievance. When somebody dies in your family, that's a good opportunity to, to grieve, be sad, grab your cousins, grab your brother, whatever. But after that, Steph was telling me, she goes, you have to move on after that. So why is it important to move on, Steph?
I think letting go is like a concept that we have a lot of difficulty with, and me being the first one, just like you were saying, I had grudges for 10 years. I had grudges for a lot of things. Like, there's never it's never too late to choose something else. So, but basically grudges they hold on to it's like you're drinking poison and you're hoping somebody else is gonna die from it. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense, because basically what you're doing is that you're spending your energy, stuck. So you're going to be stagnant. So when you let go of something, it creates space within you to bring something new.
Okay.
Because if you're stuck with all these things, you're holding on to everything, then how many, what do you have? If somebody gives you an opportunity, you're holding on to already. You don't have anything to grab. You can't say thank you for the opportunity.
Jofo has an amazing question here. He says, what does Steph think about deja vu? Now, hang on a second. Before you answer that, a lot of people have been asking about this question, and maybe we should probably do a whole episode about this. So what do you think about deja vu? You don't have to read all my question because I'm going to keep them coming. Okay. Go ahead and tell us. What do you think about it?
For me, which is really fun because I bought myself a tarot, past life regression tarot card thing, and I really like that. That's probably a past life coming back.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's somebody that's dead that's trying to talk to you when you have deja
No,
vu?
I think it's you. You've lived other life. That's like, when they say a glitch, there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's like a glitch. It's like you finally realize, it's like you're remembering, but you shouldn't remember. Like, how you came on Earth and you don't remember anymore?
I got to take off the cap and scratch my head.
That's one of your past lives. Like, I've had past lives. You have past lives. We all have spirit guides. Like, that's you reliving something that you've lived in the past.
Okay, so Jovo Baka says, is it a past life deja vu or alternate universe? Wow, great question.
I believe it's a past life, but it could be.
It's so real, though. Deja vu is so real. It's like it happened. You know what I mean? Like
you feel it, right? You can't deny it.
It's got to be the biggest mysteries in the human life.
But I feel like it's either one or. Like either it's a glitch it's either one or. It can't, to me, it can't really be anything else.
It's crazy, man. Wow. Deja vu, man. That's a freaking good question.
It's an awesome question. Your viewers are awesome.
Yeah. Shane, look, he's writing in Italian now. He's saying, ragazzi, sto spartendo. He's waiting. What are you waiting on, Shane? You waiting on the next shuttle to time travel? I think he's waiting for the turret, maybe. Is that possible?
Raul is saying something. It's like we're in a video game and it's a glitch. Basically, that's literally what I think. Like, this is a game. You are in charge of your game and you get to decide what you want, basically. So
wow.
Choose your characters, you choose your environment. It's like, your own little
Super Smash Bros. Melee, almost, listen, guys, there's so many mind-bending questions about God, about time travel, about deja vu. That's such a good thing that you asked, bro. Like, honestly. Thomas O'Connor says, oh, yes, I'm loving this. It's so interesting. So listen, Steph, I'm going to ask the last interview question. Then we're going to get on to the fun part, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to get on to the tarot readings. I guess who's going to ask the first question? This big guy over here. So I can't wait for that. But, guys, last question for the interview. Do you have any upcoming projects, Steph? What do you want to do with this thing that you have going? What do you want to do with it? Is there something you're planning?
Yeah, well, basically, I really, really enjoyed TikTok. It's basically where I found the community of all spiritual people. So I'm definitely going to be doing series on just different series about spirituality and all that. At the same time, I'm also having I'm setting up my website to do one-on-one Reiki healing, and I'm gonna wait a little bit because I am currently in a class, a business class, to know what it is that I need to clear before I start my business, because as spiritual being, we want to give the best of ourselves, and we want to make sure that we've healed everything within ourselves before basically, extending our services to the world.
Okay. Awesome.
I definitely hoping to do this with my daughter. Like I'm hoping to get a shop, because she is really good at tarot reading, and she's really
Really?
she sees spirits, and I
She sees spirits.
she does. I do not.
Holy cow.
She
Okay,
calls
so
them her peeps.
this has to be a family thing over here. Your daughter has superpowers too.
And I'm telling you, everyone, maybe not like that, but everyone can have access to something like that.
Okay, so you're telling me that I could do something.
You have intuition. Everybody has intuition. Why do you say, oh, I had a gut feeling? Where do you think that comes from?
Unbelievable. So you're saying I have a power, but I don't even know what that power is.
We all have, yeah, exactly. Just because you don't know what your power is doesn't mean that you don't have it.
Okay, what do you think my power is?
No idea. I can't wait for you to discover it, though. I can't wait for you to realize that everyone, including you, can access things. When you feel things, you just need to be a better observer.
I could mop a goddamn good floor.
I'm sure you are much more capable of much more things. I have 100% confidence in you.
Yeah. Listen, wow, this interview has been amazing, Steph. Seriously, guys, round of applause for Steph. Seriously, what a good sport. I actually told the people that before going live, I just said, look, I interviewed Stephanie, and she's really smart. This one, like she knows a lot of stuff. Like you could have an interesting conversation with her. I'm really, really, really impressed.
And your viewers are awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys are smart cookies.
But that's what I'm telling you, Steph. Go live on TikTok. You're gonna have a big community wanting to talk to you, especially with the tarots and stuff like that. They have a lot of questions for you. Okay, so gonna go win movie trivia quick. Love this conversation, though. Gotta hit it up with Steph on Insta if she has it. Guys, sure. Stephanie has Instagram. It is on the description. Go check it out. Cosa è successo a Hushan P? So Hushan P was basically a troll, and I don't know where he is. He's probably hiding with another account. Okay, the flesh homie appreciate, but okay, guys, drum roll please. It's time now for the fun part, where the magic happens. Boom! Let's go, guys. I will be asking Stephanie a question, and she will be doing her magic, okay? And she's going to try and answer it. She's going to channel her inner energy, guys, okay? She's going to do a tarot card reading. If you guys don't know what it is, do you want to explain what a tarot card reading is, Steph?
Basically, tarot cards are just one of the tools that people who are spiritual use to channel energy. So this one is basically one of the first ones. And it's really, really, really common between everything. But there's also, and I love these, oracle cards. So basically that's like, I would say it's like just one card. It doesn't have any cups, wands, swords, or any of that sort of things. But I prefer these ones. My daughter really, really enjoys these ones, but in different forms, basically. Because she's a very intuitive reader, and even though she knows them, she can basically just read them off of what she feels.
Skyflame says, how can I get my power level over 9,000?
I think you need to meditate every day.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of meditations.
Slim Jim Onfoot said, what's your name on TikTok, Steph? Already follow you on IG.
Oh,
Sensitive Scientist, right?
I love that name. My Sensitive Scientist is my favorite name, because I try to combine science and spirituality together, and everyone's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, guess what? I can.
Is it exactly like this? Sensitive Scientist. I'm writing it down. Let me know if it's exactly like that. Sensitive Scientist. Is it like that?
Yes, sir.
Guys, go check her out on TikTok. Sensitive Scientist. Go and follow her. Watch her TikToks. And yeah.
And if you tell me that you're from Ange, I will most likely be able to give you a better reading. Just to be able to give you some, like, because your YouTube channel is awesome. You know, like, I like to give back. So.
Okay, awesome, guys. Like I said, Stephanie also does private readings. If you're interested, where could they DM you for that?
Usually I'm on TikTok. Like but I mean, I'll check all my platforms.
Okay.
I'll start. But I prefer TikTok for some reason.
Thomas O'Connor says, "I think you've been on my For You page."
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so let's. Are you ready?
I hope that I liked it whenever Thomas hit me up, man.
Guys, hit up Steph, guys. Sensitive Scientist on TikTok, and I have her Instagram on my description. Now, if you're new here, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're watching the replay, guys, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you guys as well. You guys are just as important. Now, let's get started, guys, okay? All right, you ready, Steph?
Oh, I am ready.
You ready? Okay. I have a question for you, Steph. Okay?
Go right ahead.
When will I get married is my question.
Okay.
So do your magic, do the incense thing. Go ahead, Steph. Do your thing.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. I think that means something. I think that definitely means something.
Okay, let's see.
You ready? Okay. So what do we have? Steph? Is it looking good or?
No, you know what's funny?
What's funny?
The star.
What does that mean?
The star is basically renewal, inspiration, serenity, calm.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
What does that mean for me? What does that mean for me? Like, is it?
It's 6. It's the letter. It's the number 6.
It's the number 6. Okay.
Yeah. So basically 6. It could be. I don't think it's gonna be 6 months.
You don't think it's gonna be 6 months?
No, it's gonna be longer than that.
Okay.
Because.
So what could it mean then? If it's not 6 months, could it be 6 years? No, it's too long.
Let me clarify, okay?
Okay, call your manager.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wands. Okay. This is a clarifier. It's gonna take time and effort to get to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be during the spring.
Really?
And you can count it in weeks.
Wait. What do you mean you can count it in weeks?
52 weeks, like you can count it in weeks.
Oh
you'll know, you'll have a good number in weeks. Don't worry. Like it's
I
not
should
right
start
now.
saving up then if I'm gonna get married in weeks.
No, you don't need to save up. It's gonna be people are gonna give to your wedding.
Okay. By the way, guys, my girlfriend is watching this, so okay. so you're convinced it has something to do with.
Well, maybe that's her energy that wants this in weeks. Because I was thinking 2026 for you before, but
2026.
Now 2026. But now it says weeks. So 2026 in weeks is a lot of weeks.
26 weeks. How many weeks? What is that? A year?
It's not even a year. That's what it.
Not even a year.
That's 6
Me,
months.
Erica, get ready. Get your dress ready.
6 months. 6 months.
Wow. Bravo.
Maybe not. Maybe it just means that in 6 months you're gonna get news about it. Maybe you'll get some money. Maybe you'll get some some news about it. Definitely feeling like Erica wants it quicker than you do for some reason.
But oh my God, you're reading my mind, Steph. Seriously, this is freaking me out.
But don't worry, Erica. Don't rush it because if you rush it, you'll lose it. So don't rush it.
Jeanette's Corner says, this is very nice. Guys, I did my reading. Now, it's time for you guys. Who wants to get a reading? Who would like to get a reading? She's here, guys. She's ready to do readings. See me, and you need a question, guys. Steph, does that have to be like a personal question? It could be anything. Could be anything, right?
Be anything.
Guys, feel free. Let me help you, Ange, with that. Ask her when you are ready.
When? That's funny.
Oh my God, he's funny. I am ready, haha, but it's probably because I want to marry you. Okay. 2026 or 26 weeks? That's what he's asking. Is it 26 weeks or 2026?
26 weeks is for Erica and 2026 is for Ange, basically.
You see, you read my mind. You see, I want to wait and she wants to do it right away. So that's what your spirit guides are telling you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I did it. It's now your time, guys, okay? Okay, hang on a second. Ange ho sentito Erica a 16 anni.
No, not 16.
Oh my God, you're too funny. Congrats, Mr. Ange, and your wedding. Okay, can I get a reading? Yes, sure. Raw,
yes,
you can get a
you've been
reading.
asking so much.
Raw, what is your question?
Yeah.
What is your question? Guys, if you want to get a tarot card reading, all you have to do is say me. Ask a question, and she will be glad to do you a reading, okay? Can you answer this? Will they ever make an Easter egg with ice cream inside? I think it would be so tasty. That's just a general question. Do you think they'll ever do it, Steph?
Can you make an Easter egg inside? I think if you put it out in the universe, and you can definitely manifest that.
Okay, so
go to
guys,
Baskin Robbins and send your idea, man.
Steph thinks it's going to be a reality, Mr. Thomas O'Connor. Okay, buddy? I'm with it. I want
if you take the right action, it could be a reality.
Okay, Raw wants to know the same thing. He wants to know when he's going to be when I will be married. So when he will be married. What do you got? What do you got in store for him?
I will, for some reason, Raul, I wanted to take...
By the way, Raw could come on because I'm going to drop the StreamYard, okay? There you go. I'm going to drop the StreamYard. So, Raw, you could come on and you could ask her yourself. Okay, she could actually see your facial expression. How amazing is this? So, Raul, if you want to come on, I'm pretty sure you would want to come on. So Ange getting married in 26 weeks. Congrats. I'm gonna be rich. Yes, lads.
Yeah.
Mel said, I have a question. Since the pandemic, I have focused on creating a podcast and other projects. Will it become bigger than it is now? Okay, that's the next one. Okay, so we're gonna do Raw first, and then we're gonna do Melanie's question. Okay, guys.
Awesome.
Right. So Raw, we're waiting for you to come on the stream. If you want to come on the stream, you could. If not, just say no, and then we'll just do the reading for you. Okay, so Stephanie, what does my near future look like? So there you go. We already have 3 questions. Okay, awesome. You're getting married, Ange. Congratulations, brother. Everybody's like, okay, you're getting married, you're getting married.
I love this, like, joyful teasing. I could definitely be part of this.
You see, there's a lot of positive energy in the air. Okay, Rob, you have 5 seconds to tell me if you're going to come on. If not, we're going to do your reading without you on the live stream. I'm just giving you the opportunity to do so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, do the reading. It's okay. He's not going to come on. So go ahead and will Raw get married, Steph?
Okay. Let's see. Now I have to get into his, because I'm kind of like channeling Melanie for a second, so I gotta get out of that. Okay. No, not yet. It keeps on falling all over.
Okay, the spirits are, I don't know, there's definitely some paranormal activity.
The spirit does not want to answer you because it says, life is a mystery.
Oh my God, he's on here. Look at his reaction. Raul, we can't find out when you're gonna get married. Like, they don't want to answer. Life is a mystery.
Life is a mystery. Okay.
We don't have an answer for you, Raul.
So I'm not quite sure what's blocking you from, I think you need some self-love before thinking about getting married. Exactly. I don't know what is, okay. There's a reason why you want to know if you want to get married, maybe because you want to know if someone can love you. But I mean, the answer is honestly to love yourself. Mm-hmm. You're your best friend. Treat yourself with love all the time.
Yes, Raul. You know the saying, you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. That's what it is. That's what the spirits are trying to tell you, Raul.
When you will Give yourself more love, because I'm not sure that you know how important, like how much you are of a creator, and you're not creating right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're meant to do, is to create,
Okay.
regardless, and to give yourself love.
Slim Jim is in the building. What's up, Slim Jim? You got something to
Well,
say, buddy?
I don't know about your marriage.
Okay, Raw, I'm gonna have you off. You got your prediction. There you go. Okay, Slim, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. When will I be able to complete 2 long-standing projects that I have?
Okay, work your magic, Steph. And then we're going to go to Mel because she's waiting. Okay, guys?
Do you feel comfortable saying your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, perfect. I know your name.
You need my name right now?
No, I see you, so I'm good.
Okay, do your magic. Let's go, yeah?
I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
You're going to have a tower moment. So basically that means, and beg my words, the shit is going to hit the fan before something gets good. It's going to feel like it's going to go down before it goes back up. So something will happen. It's going to feel like a failure, but it's not a failure. It's going to feel like everything is crumbling down, but it's not. You still need to continue. It's going to be like a test of your resilience, your faith, how much you believe in yourself. How much do you think that you can do it? Are you going to let other people bring you down, or are you going to rise above? When it comes to time, I'm going to try and pick some more cards.
Okay. So what do you think about that, Slim Jim?
I dig it. I dig it.
You dig it? Okay, that's reasonable.
I'm feeling what she's saying, because I can't classify my connection, but when I was younger, I definitely had a very great spiritual connection. A lot of people do call me an empath, but I'm just like, I'm in tune with a lot of stuff, and so I always feel that around me.
Mm-hmm. There's always the ups and downs of anything you want to do, whether it's a podcast in life, whatever it is, a journey. There's always bumps, so it's very reasonable. So what do you have on time?
I have the 8 of Pentacles. You'll see these are little writings because they help me. Okay. Well, as you can tell, you see like the little man here, he's like working so hard at creating all these things around, right? And he's hard at labor creating. It's not going to be in terms of, it doesn't feel like it's moving very quickly. It actually almost feels like it's stagnant. If anything, it's going to take like in terms of years.
Wow.
It says. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but I do see you working at it and putting like, not like you're engaged in it, like you're putting the things that you are assimilating in your mind into your work, and you're making it more quality, basically. So it's going to take you time, maybe not years, but it's going to take you time. Like us as humans, we like our time is like, oh my god, it's gonna take forever. But like on the realm, it's like a snap of a finger, right? So for you, it's going to feel long. It's gonna feel like years. But I see that you are putting in a lot of hard work, that you're putting a lot of things that you learn from it into it, and that it's gonna be of quality.
Keep hustling, Slim Jim. I see you, bro. I see you hustling. Okay. Thank you for coming, Slim Jim. We're going to go to the next caller. We're going to go to the next caller. Melanie, if you want to come on the StreamYard and ask your question face-to-face with Stephanie, our mystic over here, guys, our Reiki practitioner.
Give me a second. My cat wants to go in.
No problem. Guys, who's next up to get a tarot card reading? I believe it's...
It was Melanie.
I have a question. When is Ange moving out of my parents' house? I was gonna ask that question, but
years, until Erica takes him out of there and marries him. I don't know when. Like, so Erica, please, like, do something.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Sweetie Sun is here.
I
go
have
ahead,
a
Steph.
Melody in my mind. So Melanie had asked something.
Yeah, Melanie, I'm not sure if I saw your response, but if you want to come on the live stream and face Steph face to face when you ask your question, guys, do you see if she's saying yes? I didn't see Mel. If you're still in the building, please say yes if you want to come on. My brother said Mingya. So he said Mingya. He said Mingya. He's never gonna leave. I like the kappa. And Jamie Clements is here. Shout out to Team Europe. Shout out to Team Asia also that came in the building. Lefty Crafty left me a super chat, which was awesome. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay, Melanie Asaf is coming on the live stream. Yeah. And she's going to ask her question face to face with Steph. Okay, she's going to find out her future.
We also have Nick C, who wants to know what his future looks like.
Yeah, while we're waiting, Nick C wants to know also. So you know what? Let's do Nick because I don't think he's going to be coming on. So, okay, Stephanie, what does my near future look like? So, Nick, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. If not, she'll do it, and I'll let you know later at work. So, Stephanie's going to do it for you, Mr. Nick.
Here, don't worry.
Yeah. I have an actual question this time. When will me and my girlfriend, Abby Connolly, get married? Everybody wants to know about marriage.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
Let's do it. What does Nick mean by do it?
What do you mean, Nick? He said, what does my near future look like? So you want to do that one? Because we're still waiting for Mel. We're still waiting for Mel. So you want to do that?
When will I die? What does my future look like? When will I die?
Oh my
Probably
God.
when your organs stop functioning.
That's a good question. So let's do it for Nick. He said, what does my near future look like? So what do you have in store for him? Go ahead, Steph.
Okay.
So what do you have for Nick?
He would like to know what his near future looks like. Oh, this is a nice card.
Really?
Yeah, it's the King of Pentacles. So you're on top of your throne. You have power. You have abundance. You're disciplined. Nick is going the right way.
Nick, you have a really good future, my friend. Maybe there's a woman along the way. I don't know, Nick. You never know, but maybe you're gonna just win the lottery and then you'll retire. Hey, who knows? So, Nick, you got some.
Nick is in a good place right now.
He is. Okay, Melanie is here, and she had a question.
Hi. Okay, I want to ask Melanie if she feels drawn to any of the cards, and she'll be able to pick which ones she would like. Okay, so
sure.
I have the tarot cards, normal tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have the animal spirit kingdom oracles, and I also have the star seed oracles.
That's a hard
Choose
decision.
wisely. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
The one or the animal one.
Okay, I'm going towards the animal one.
Okay, that was the first one I had picked for you, so I'm happy.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. We think alike.
Well, it's not. I just hopefully I'm able to channel. Well, not hopefully. I'm going to ask my guides to channel your energy. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, just let me know verbally the question that I know that it's written here, but if you could just say it out loud, what you want to hear.
All right. So since the pandemic has hit, I've decided to focus on my personal projects that I wanted to do, and I created a podcast like Ange said, and I have other projects. So my question is, will it become bigger than it is now?
The podcast?
Yeah, the podcast.
Sorry?
The podcast. You want to know if the podcast,
like the podcasts are like,
or any of your projects?
Yeah, become bigger than it is. Yes.
Okay.
Will become bigger than it is.
Okay, so you have 3, which is good because that's what I.
What's that evil laugh for? I'm getting
what is
scared
that
now.
evil laugh? This is
No,
bad.
it's exactly you, I think. Okay, so the first card that you got, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive, okay? Which basically means it's time for you to
Ooh,
immerse yourself in this work. I'm not quite sure if you have another job or not, and if it's taking up a lot of the time, or if you're wondering if you should be spending so much time on the podcast or not. But it means it's probably time to like do the crunch work. Like, I don't know if you have a launch to do or if you're going to launch something, but it's time to like put more effort.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Second one is nothing is wasted.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So that means that even though there are things that you might not be aware of that you're doing, that like, or things that you might feel that are not like really worth your time or effort, that are actually are. So there might be small little things that you're not really like giving attention to, or power basically, that are actually like going to help you. So like it's like all these tiny little micro things, they're not wasted. They're gonna help you. Like this, every small little detail that you're putting effort into is actually helping you. So there's nothing wasted. You're never wasting your time when you're doing any of those small little like trinkets where you're like, really, like should I really be doing this? Like what a waste of time. Like, no, it's not. It's not a waste of time.
Wow.
And also, watch and wait. It's the seahorse. The seahorse is a totem of confidence, basically. So it means be confident in yourself, in your creation. You are a creator. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody else because there is nobody else like you. You are the only one. So who are you competing against other than yourself?
Yeah.
No one. So watch and wait, and you will be rewarded. If you do not live in resistance, if you're living in the now and you have gratitude for every single thing that you're doing because you're working towards something that you want. And when you realize that you're the creator and that if you believe in yourself, other people will hop on and they'll believe you. You need to convince yourself before you convince somebody else.
We have a lot of questions. Listen, we're getting so many funny answers of people that are asking questions. Like someone said, when will I die? My brother said, I have another question.
When will I die?
I have another question. What year will Legault end the curfew? That's hilarious.
Probably at the same time as you're going to get married.
Yeah.
Joel Podcast says, do your readings ever yield negative results?
I don't focus on that, so it's hard. I will never say I won't say like you're gonna die or because even bad experiences to like what you see as a failure or a bad experience is it's something that's gonna teach you. So I guess it's just how you see it.
Jamie says, how did you learn to do your readings? How did you learn your
by being intuitive, like by trusting myself, like by saying what I'm telling you, Melanie.
Yeah.
Like we're not different. We're all like how do you say it? We're all asking and looking for the same thing. Like almost like everyone. Like
Jofo has a really good one, okay? And this one I want to know too, because I'm fed up with it. My question is, when will cancel culture finally die? And when will everyone stop being so goddamn offended all the time?
I think right now we're in really, really big shifts of like, generational shifts. And I think the important part about that, and hopefully that will cancel the cancel culture, is that if we do not get together and make a community of people who are all together, then the government is going to manipulate us. I mean, they already are. The government is going to manipulate us because they're basically run by the 1% of the population, which gives zero shits about humans other than themselves and capitalism. So when will that happen? I don't know, but I know what I'm hoping will happen. I'm hoping that every generation, like the millennials, the Gen Z, Gen X, all that, get all together and say, we're done. We're done. I hope that we all get our own businesses. We all run our own shit, and that basically big corporations are going to fall down. But that's not what's in plan, because we're going to have a big reset by 2026, 2027, where it's going to seem like everything is really, really good. And the plan that the government has is good, but it's not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for coming up, Melanie, and for your question.
My pleasure.
No problem. Okay, thank you, Melanie. All right. So, does anybody else?
I will go check her out. I'll go.
You're gonna check out Melanie? She has a
I'm gonna check
podcast,
out everyone that's in this.
Okay.
That's been in this live.
Okay, awesome, guys. We have time for a couple more. If you guys have a question, she's more than welcome to do this. She does this on TikTok as well, guys. She's gonna at least start doing it live. So, like I said, guys, you need to go and follow Stephanie. It's in the description, the link of her Instagram. Okay, so please go and follow her. And she could even do a private reading, guys. Right, Steph?
Yes, I can.
She loves doing this. And guys, one thing I want to tell you is that when you look into her eyes and see what she's doing, it's just so impressive. And you can tell that she's really in tune with what she does. You know what I mean? So, okay, it looks like somebody wants to come on. Okay, it says Little Dog. Is it Dark Master? It looks to be Dark Master. Okay. What's up, Dark Master? How are you, sir? Hello, Dark Master.
Good.
Do you have a question for Stephanie? Hello? Okay, next caller.
I've seen that one of your viewers, Brendan.
Brendan.
Who's watched it? Yeah, exactly.
Hello, I've been watching the past two streams, but was too shy to say anything. Yeah, I'm not sure what he wants to say. Brendan, listen, there's no being shy here. Come on, like right in the chat, guys. All my silent viewers out there, shout out to y'all too, because you guys are make this channel as well. So please, guys, I beg of you, do not be shy. Write stuff in the chat. Engage with us. If you have a question, we have Stephanie right here that can answer your question. Jofo, if you want to come on, I don't know if you said your connection wasn't that great, but okay, hang on a second. We have one. Stephanie, how did you choose your tarot decks? That's a general question. How did you choose it?
Usually, like they say, when it resonates with you, like when you like it, or when you like, I don't know if anybody knows about Marie Kondo. Whenever something brings you joy, when you see it, it brings you joy. You know it's for you.
Really?
Yeah. It's that easy. It's that easy. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I decided to buy two of them recently, and one of them is just because I was really interested in past lives. So I decided to get one about past lives. I mean, you can use a pendulum. You can use like tea leaves when you drink tea. There's like 1,000,001 ways of channeling energy.
So Brendan Fitzy's backstage. Brendan, what do you got? What's up, Brendan? How are you?
Hi.
Brendan, do you have a question for Stephanie? Hello, Brendan?
Hello.
Hey, do you have a question for Stephanie?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question, Brendan?
Sorry, I have to fix the mic.
Oh, no problem, buddy. So what do you want to know? Do you want to know when you're getting married, when you're going to die? I don't know.
Stop asking me questions about dying.
So when will my son get married?
Okay, he wants to know when his son is going to get married.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see what you can do, Steph.
Let's see.
For Mr. Brendan Fitzy. So?
Like, There's gonna be a fast deception. You're gonna receive something that you're not gonna like hearing. Because he's running away. the man in the picture is running away with some wands, and he's looking back. So I'm not quite sure. As you can see, it says deception, getting away with something. So, and usually swords is extremely fast. When you hit a sword, it's like wind, fast. So something I don't like saying this, but you might be receiving something that you don't want to hear. Then that will deceive you. Like maybe your son will say, "I will never get married," or maybe if you talk about it, he'll tell you something that you don't want to hear. Okay, let's see.
Or maybe he could be gay. Who knows?
Kill him now.
He could, because there's something. There's something. Can you please clarify something? This card.
So Brendan, I don't know. He's a bit. What do you think of that, Brendan?
Let me see.
Okay, we'll give you a second to compose.
Okay. So I pulled another card.
Okay. For Brendan, right? For Brendan's son, right? Okay.
He's gonna tell you something. Your son is going to say something that will deceive you, but but something new is gonna come in. So maybe he's changing girlfriends.
Maybe.
I don't know if he has a girlfriend or not, but something is gonna happen. It's gonna be a betrayal. So maybe his girlfriend's gonna cheat on him. Something bad's gonna happen. He's not gonna get married to her, but he's gonna manifest someone better in his existence. So because it says new opportunity manifestation. So maybe he's gonna get a new girlfriend, new boyfriend, new whatever, new person. So that's what I see.
Very good, very good.
Okay, thank you for coming on, Brendan. Seriously, thank you, buddy. Okay, bud? And don't be shy to talk.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, Brendan, thank you. All right, well, that was Brendan. Speedy, what's up, Speedy? How are you? Hello, Speedy? Does he realize he's on the screen?
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Do you have a question for Steph, buddy?
What question am I supposed to ask?
Well, dude, it's up to you. Do you want to ask you? You don't have any questions about your future? Know. Okay, there he is.
Yay!
Okay. Okay. Why are you dressed like a cat?
Why?
No judgment. No judgment. I'm just wondering why you just like.
Because he can.
He loves cats.
It's my OC character thing, and these just arrived today, so I'm happy.
That's awesome.
Seriously, and just in time. And just in time, I'm doing my podcast tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So you're starting what, a cat podcast?
No, I'm doing a podcast with my friends.
Okay, so do you have a question for Steph, or are you just here to chill?
Maybe there's a question.
Okay.
What might my future be like?
Okay, so you want another future question?
I can give you a little past, present, and future. Okay, so it'll be a small 3-card reading.
3 for 1, buddy. Okay. Erica, what's up?
I'd like to answer Erica's question.
Yeah, what's up, Erica?
Hey, not much.
Erica has a question too after. So.
Yeah, I've read her question already. I've channeled her. I'm like, I've read her question already. Whoa! Sorry, I'm sorry, Frying Pan, but I'm not gonna take those. There's too many of them. Okay, this one. There's like 10 of them, so no, we're not doing that. And okay. So.
So wait, this is me now?
No, not right now.
This
She's excited. She's excited.
Speedy Sunday, right? Speedy Sunday.
Okay, so
Yes.
The past. So it seems like home life, or just in general, things are not that bad. They're actually pretty good, and it seems like you're having some good luck presently. I don't know what it is, but everything seems to be going like with the flow, basically.
Okay.
like you're following something that is like destined to be yours, but in the future, you're gonna have to calm down and rest. You're gonna have to recuperate, because if you go too strong on something, because everything is good now you have good luck. Maybe you're taking advantage of the momentum, but eventually the momentum is gonna have to like calm down. You're gonna have like a period where you're gonna need to rest and recuperate after everything. Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Speedster?
Yeah. Are things good? Like,
yes. Everything's good.
you have like awesome karma, like, which means you're not mean to people. You're not aggressive. You're not mean. You have really good karma. Like you live like a saint.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Not
really
like a
say
saint.
that.
I'm just comparing it to like, some really not so good people, like, murderers. But yeah, you have good karma. You're just a good person inside. Like, I don't know, and there's something that's destined for you in this moment now that you should be doing, but that you are gonna need a little bit of rest from in the near future.
Okay, interesting. All right, Erica has a question. You know Erica's question already, right?
Yeah, so Erica, just let me know. I kind of know your question already. You want to continue in deck? Do you want to change decks or?
Sorry, what deck are we on in now?
You can have this deck, which is the normal 78 tarot. You can have the animal tarot, or you can have, okay, where did I put these? I don't know where that, oh, there. That's very much like me. I have ADD, so.
That's the star one, right?
Yeah, that's the star seed from Lemuria.
Or the star one. Let's do the star one.
This, my friend, is my favorite.
Okay, good.
It really is. I love it. I don't want to say, I don't want to influence anyone, but I love it. I love it, love it. It's my favorite. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me reread your question. Okay. Will me and Ange move out before marriage, or will we get married first? And what would it look like? Okay. Okay.
Did you drop it again?
They come flying out.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pay a Ouija board next time.
These are beautiful.
Oh, really?
Good. Okay, good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just the imagery is beautiful. Okay. Okay. The first one, it says earthed. So it says learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, this is a beautiful card. So this is you over there. So this is your, to me, your past, like, your recent past. Okay. Let me just show you the things first. Second one, messenger, serious, not like serious. It's a like planet, like energy, bringing harmony and balance.
That's good. I think.
Yes, it's good. They're all good.
Okay,
and the third one is Earth School. So life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, so what I get from this is that here you're by yourself, okay, and you're learning how to do life. You're learning how to be a human, how to be nice, how to give to people, how to receive. You meet Ange, and it brings harmony and balance to your life.
That's true. Yeah.
And what?
Raw, he's just like acting like me right now. Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
So basically, you're open to receiving his energy. So he's bringing you harmony and balance. Being with him will give you life's lessons. Your soul will grow. You guys are going to learn from each other, and you're going to develop your higher self. So basically, through him, you're going to learn about yourself.
Interesting.
And
I think you're gonna make her cry, yeah, Steph.
I think
good
that's the reason why
Raul is crying. I'm gonna invite Raul to my wedding, by the way. Raul. Oh my god.
I think that's the reason why
Yeah.
you're kind of like attracted to him. Sort of like you see yourself but not inside of him a little bit. It's like your other half.
Yeah.
He feels like your other half, even though you know you're whole. It just feels
right.
like
Yes.
like home.
That makes sense.
Like-
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why you chose these cards.
And I even tell him like, you're like my home. I say sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're saying that,
Mm-hmm.
is because he's probably your twin flame. You feel home.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
So these cards are these cards I'm gonna explain to
By
you.
the way, I didn't pay her for this.
Wait,
No,
no, I
I
know.
didn't. These cards are starseed cards. These cards are people who belong to starseeds are people who belong for home. They don't know where they belong, and sometimes on this earth they cry and they tell themselves, "I just want to go home." And that feeling inside of you is normal because you're a starseed. You are a starseed. That's why you're missing your home.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you're missing your home, and you found him because you found yourself within him, and it feels like home for you, and that's why you want to marry him.
Oh, I'm crying.
This is an episode of Dr. Phil for sure.
When you cry, you release things within you, and you're making more space for his love to be able to enter.
But I'm crying good tears. Like it's
Yeah,
good.
I know. It's good tears. But you need to allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel without any judgment, whether you cry or you laugh.
So Erica,
It
what do
has
you
its
think about
purpose.
Oh my
that? You
God.
happy with the prediction?
Very
So-
happy.
Are you gonna move out before or not? It's not gonna matter.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not gonna matter. Like
Interesting.
you want it in 6 months, and maybe it's
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
6 months. Maybe not. You want it now. I get it. Like I still get it.
Yeah. So
But-
like what she's trying to say is some answers you have to find for yourself. You know what I mean?
Some answers,
So-
like not that, is that even if I would give you an answer, it wouldn't really matter. Because then you'll be stuck inside of it. Like if I give you an answer, what I feel it's gonna do to you is that you're gonna look for that. You're gonna be stuck on it, and you're not gonna be able to live like with the flow. You're not gonna be living, and I'm not gonna do that to you because that's not gonna help you.
Right.
Are you gonna move out? Yeah, you guys are gonna have a life together. When? I'm not quite sure because everything is fucked up right now and COVID
Right.
and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not really quite sure when. But if you want it in your heart and you have it, and you when you go to bed, like at night or in the morning, dream about it. Dream about the house you're gonna be in. Dream about every single detail. Write it down. I am a house owner. I live with Ange. Write it on a paper. Read it.
I wrote it
Visualize
down
it.
though. I actually have. I wrote it. I have like goals for like until I'm 30.
You
So-
don't like, you're already doing it. You just need to trust yourself more where you're
Right.
going. Sometimes we need people like me, and I need
Mhm.
people like me, other people that guide me. And I'm a bit lost, and I'm like, okay, I know I have all this power within me, but can you like just guide me a little bit? That's basically what I'm doing for you. But guess what? I do it for me too.
Okay, Erica, are you
That's
happy with
great.
that?
Very happy. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm just trying to hold back the tears. It's toxic masculinity, which we're going to talk about on 3 Men in a Podcast. Shout out to 3 Men in a Podcast. Next Wednesday, we're talking about toxic masculinity. And you're going to understand why I didn't cry on the stream right now, because I probably would have if I was in private. So, yeah. Also, Jovo says, Steph, when will I get divorced?
Okay. I'm going to use the other one for that one. Has the process started?
Okay. I'm just gonna say something, Steph. Okay, you know what? No, never mind. Go ahead.
No.
No, go ahead.
I'm not even sure he's married. What?
You see, there you go. Okay, so I think it was either a trick question or maybe like he said, I'm not even married yet, but I'm pumped. Oh my god, it's too funny.
I didn't see that, so
yeah. Okay. Raw, you're gonna make me cry. This is a beautiful moment on the Ange TV show. I'm crying in my mutans and my canotier right now. So he's crying his underwears and his undershirt.
For some reason, I knew underwear in Italian. And
last call, guys. If you want a reading, it's the last call. Look at Raw. He's crying. He's got the waterworks going.
Well, Raul is a non-toxic masculine. Thank you very much for showing the world how that looks like.
So, Raul, I don't know. Do you want to do you want to have a last question, bro? You want to just close the light on this? Sorry? Okay, I can't hear you that loud. Can you talk a bit louder?
Yeah, I have a last question.
Okay, no problem. Erica, I'm going to have you off. I'll see you later, babe. Okay?
Bye, Erica.
Paul Cranley, by the way, you're trying to come on and you're not. It's not working with your camera, so it says device not connected. You're not able to come on. So, Raul, take it away. Your last question. Go ahead, shoot it, buddy. Trust me, you gotta pay for this sometime. Like in regular times, you would have to pay for this. So there you go. Raul, go ahead and ask your final question.
I can't hear it.
You have to speak louder, Raul. We don't hear you.
My final question.
I still didn't hear it.
It was very low, Raul. You're gonna have to say it again. Or you know what? If you want to write it down, you write it down and it'll be better, and then we'll put it on the screen. How about that, Raul? Okay, so write it down. Paul Cranley's still trying to come on. He's not able to come on. Oh my god, man! That guy Brand there. Oh my god, with the lights off, that was a bit. Oh my god. Okay, so Raul, you're gonna write down the question and then we're gonna answer it. What's the story, buddy? Because we're all getting tired here, Raul. Raul, you there?
Well, did you hear it?
Do I hear you better now? Let's see. Hello? Hello? Okay, listen, Raul, what's the question? Let's see if I can hear you. Did you hear anything, Steph?
No.
Raul, we can't hear you. Type it. Type it on the chat, bro, okay? Okay, Raul? Type it on the chat. If not, somebody else will ask a question, okay? So, Jerry, I don't know if you want a question. It's my brother, by the way, Jerry P. Listen, guys, Raul has like literally 10 seconds to write a question. If not, somebody could jump in. If not, sorry?
He's looking at you like, what, 10 seconds?
Okay, Raul, write it down. Write it down. Let's see. I want to see out of the chat your question. Okay, Raul, stop lousing around. He's laughing. So, Raul, what you want to like little lip sing it? What do you want to do, buddy? What's your question, buddy? I can't hear you, bro. I can't. Just write it down. Okay, like that.
Okay, well, you know what? The card says wait and watch. So I don't know what you're saying, but wait and watch for it.
Wait and watch, buddy. Okay, maybe you should talk to somebody.
Just spit it out.
Raw, just spit it out. I can't take the suspense. Guys, one more question for Mrs. Stephanie Pimentel, guys. She will do a tarot card reading for one more person. Paul, stop trying to come on. You're not able to. Your camera doesn't work, so I'm just gonna kick you. Raw, just spit it out. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we're gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna give 10 seconds, okay, for a final question because it's getting late, guys. And Steph has been awesome for us. So, guys, 10 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. We have a member in the building. Hi, Ange. Just wanted to say a little thumbs up, buddy. I'm tired, so hope you have an awesome podcast, buddy. Peace. Have a good night, Andrew Rule. Thank you, buddy. Guys, 10 seconds for one more question. If not, we'll call it a night. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Paul Cranley, it actually works now.
I want Jerry P to make
What's up,
Jerry.
Paul Cranley? How are you, buddy?
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, do you have a question
Hello.
for Stephanie, Paul?
Yes, I do. So
Okay, what's
my
your
friend,
question?
so my friend Bradley keeps getting how do I say, chases. Like he gets in a police chase from the
Okay.
Garda, the police, and
Okay.
he says that take a little bite of my banana. He says that oh, the police can never catch me. So
Okay.
I'd want to know, when can the police catch him?
Okay.
Like
What-
yeah,
When is the
You
police
want to
gonna
know
catch
how much
Brendan?
time is your friend gonna get caught
Yeah.
by the police?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Steph's gonna work her magic, Paul, and she's gonna get that answer for your friend Brendan. Okay, buddy? All right, no problem.
Yeah.
So when will Brendan, his Paul's friend, get caught by the police? Okay, because he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing, probably. So
Well, the justice card
No,
popped up,
just,
so
the justice
that's fine.
card came out, Paul.
So yes,
It
indeed.
looks like
that's good. That's good.
that's good. So it's good if he gets caught.
It could be
I think so, yeah.
two things.
Could be
It
two.
looks like
Yeah.
someone who's very how do you say it? How wait. Would be summer. Summer or winter. So it's the opposite. Summer or winter.
Okay.
Weeks or years. So eventually he will get caught.
Yeah.
It's a matter of weeks to a year.
Yeah.
And nothing good will come out of it.
Your buddy's gonna get caught, Paul. One live or another.
Oh, I don't know. It's debatable, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so it's either going to be in a summer or a winter, a month. If it's in the summer,
okay.
it's going to be weeks.
Yeah.
So because weeks, or else it's going to be in the winter. That's
Jofo
what
Podcast
that's
said,
what the cards say.
Paul, did you see what Jofo Podcast said? He said, "Dude looks
No,
like he's
no,
in witness protection."
Well, what I could say to him,
What do you have to say, Paul?
I just think he's a bit of an imbecile, bit of an idiot,
Oh, really? Okay. So, Jofo, did you hear that?
I have to wear this because I just have to, Can't be exposing the face,
Okay, no problem. We understand that, Paul. Locations are not disclosed. People are for sure. No. Okay, thank you very much, Paul, for coming. But tell Brendan that police are on his tail, eh? They're on his tail. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you tell him.
Watch out this summer.
Okay, buddy? Okay,
watch
Paulie?
out this summer.
You stay safe, Paul. Okay, buddy?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem, Mr. Paul. Ciao, bye. Okay, that was an awesome chat right there. Couldn't agree more, but couldn't agree more, but guys, it's been an awesome time with Steph. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you guys.
You've been seriously, Steph. You've been amazing. You went over my expectations. This was an amazing night. Like I said, we look forward to connecting with you again, having you on again for the unknown. We have a lot of unknown questions to ask. More episodes to come. Honestly, when the pandemic's over, we would love to hang out with you, me and Erica. Do something, even if it's for a drink or whatever.
Yes, for
and
sure.
just shoot the shit. So thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. On behalf of all my viewers, we thank you for the tarot card readings. Because like I said, guys, she wasn't specialized in tarot card readings, guys. Okay, so I actually requested her to do tarot card readings. Okay, Jofo said, yes, Steph, you were great. And you were also there. Thank you, Mr. Jofo Podcast. Guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to the Ange TV Show for more content. Next week, who do we have? Let's check the schedule, actually. Who do we have next week? We have The Unknown Monday, guys. Monday is the next episode of The Unknown. We're talking about where Atlantis is. So maybe, Steph, if you want to come on. And,
I'm definitely joining you in the chat for that one. I'm letting you, I have to be there.
You could even be on, the StreamYard if you'd like. You know what I mean? It's up to you.
I'll definitely be meeting your viewers next week on the chat. So see you guys next week because I definitely am interested in that one.
Okay, so I'm sure you have a lot of input because I honestly I got to do my research about Atlantis. There's still a lot I've got to find out. So guys, also, yeah, go ahead.
Just hit me up because I know quite a few things.
Really?
I died there.
You died there?
Yeah, in a past life.
This is getting very
What
interesting.
did your girlfriend, by the way?
Atlantis is in my kitchen sink, bro. That's interesting. But you know what happened to Atlantis is similar to what happens in a kitchen sink. You know when the water goes down a sink, it goes like this, like a tornado almost? It's kind of similar. Raul, do you want to say bye to Steph? Okay, sing bye. Are you going to follow Steph, Raul?
Well, I'm going to follow you, so.
Yeah, he's definitely going to follow. He follows everybody here. Okay, seriously, thank you very much, Steph. Like I said, guys, next week we have 2 Men in a Podcast. And also, I am very excited to have David Wiest from the Flat Earth Podcast. Amazing guy, okay? He knows a lot about the Earth being flat because he believes the Earth's flat, right? And I'm kind of like a closeted flat earther, so that's going to be a really interesting debate. I can't wait for that. Take care, Jofo. Take care. Okay, guys. Me and Steph are signing out. Thank you very much for coming. If you're watching the replay, we love you. If you came, we love you just as much. And I wish you guys a very good night. Take care, guys, okay? On behalf of me and Stephanie, ciao, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao.